Hi folks, in this video we're going to look at converting fractions from an improper fraction, which is something like that, where the top number is bigger than the bottom number, to a mixed number, which is something like 1.5, where you have the number and then a fraction next to it. So we're going to convert from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Let's say we've got the fraction 7/3. That's an improper fraction, and we're going to convert that to a mixed number. All we do is the top number divided by the bottom number, and we need to take note of the remainder when we do that. And that's the tricky part, basically. That's what makes converting an improper fraction to a mixed number difficult, if it is difficult. So 7 divided by 3. How many 3's go into 7? 3, 6, 9. That's too many, so just 2. 2 3's make 6. We wanted 7, so the remainder is 1. So 3's into 7. 7 divided by 3. It's 2, remainder 1. And the 1 tells us how many thirds are going to go next to the big number. So 2 1/3. So 7/3 is 2 1/3. That works. That's the most generic way to convert an improper fraction into a mixed number. It works for any improper fraction. If it is an improper fraction like the one that we had before, 8/4, we might find that there's no remainder, in which case if we convert this into a mixed number, if we do 8 divided by 4, that's just 2, and 8/4 is just equal to 2, the number 2. It's just the whole 2. So sometimes if we convert an improper fraction to a mixed number, we might find that there's no remainder and that's just a whole amount. Let's do a couple more examples. Let's say 11/5, 19/4, and 52/7, because why not? Alright, so 11 divided by 5 is 2, and there's 1 left over because 2 5's are 10. And the 1 goes over whatever the denominator was, the denominator being the bottom number. So 11/5 is 2 1/5. 11/5, 2 1/5, same thing. 19/4, 19 divided by 4 is 4. 4 4's are 16. And then there's 3 left over, so 4 3/4. That's 19/4, 4 3/4. And 52/7, well, 52 divided by 7, 7 7's are 49. So that's going to be 7, and the remainder from 49 to 52 is 3. 49 plus 3 is 52, and the 3 is over what it was, which is 7. 7 3/7, 52/7, and 7 3/7, exact same thing. And that's it. That's how you convert an improper fraction to a mixed number. Very, very, very quickly. The other way, if we have a mixed number like 4 2/3, and we want to make it an improper fraction, all we do is multiply those two numbers together and add that number. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, so it's 14/3, and that's it. So that converts a mixed number back into an improper fraction. We might want to do that if we plus or minus two fractions together. So if we've got 4 2/3, and we're going to add to that 5 1/2, then it's easiest to just convert them both to improper fractions like that one. And then add them together. So 4 2/3 and 5 1/2. Well, 4 times 3 is 12, plus the 2 is 14, so that's 14/3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, so 11/2. And then from there we can add them together. So we can just find common denominators. So remember in the last video, cross multiply. So 14 times 2 and 3 times 2 is 28/6. And 11 times 3, 2 times 3 is 33/6, and then we can add them together. So 28 and 33 is 61, so that's 61/6. That's an improper fraction. If we wanted to change it to a mixed number, 61 divided by 6 is 10, and there's a remainder 1, so 10 1/6. 61/6, 10 1/6. And that's it. That's improper fractions, and that's mixed numbers, and that's how you switch between them and do all sorts of incredible fun maths with them. Thanks for watching.